Hello, I'm Andy Thompson. Welcome to this series of short videos about playing the guitar. In this first video we're going to look at the names of the notes and the language of music. Right, let's start from the absolute beginning. There are 6 strings on a standard guitar. String 1 is the thinnest one, produces the highest pitched note. String number 2 is the one next to it. String number 3, 4, 5 and 6. String 6 produces the lowest pitched note. A note is the effect of plucking one string only. A chord is the effect produced by playing more than one string at the same time. When you play the guitar, there's 2 different kinds of note. An open string is produced without using the left hand and plucking one string only. That's the open string 6, for example. If I want the open string 2, it's that. A fretted note involves using one of the fingers of the left hand. Now the fingers of the left hand, or the right hand if you're left-handed, we'll call it the fretting hand. The fingers are numbered. Finger 1 is the one next to the thumb, that's usually called the index finger. Number 2 is the middle finger. Number 3 is the ring finger. And number 4 is the little finger. To play a fretted note, we trap the string between the fingertip and the woodwork of the fingerboard, between 2 of these metal strips that run at right angles to the guitar neck. These are called the frets. This one here is fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, fret 5 and so on. We trap the string. For example, I'm playing string 2 here. I'm putting my middle finger, finger 2, and trapping the string between my fingertip and the woodwork. A nice bit of firm pressure, and then play that note only. That's a fretted note. I'm playing now at fret number 4 on string 2. If I go to this one here, that's fret number 2 on string 4. Nice firm pressure and then a clear crystal note like this. Many of the problems that beginners have is fretting the note in the wrong position. For example, the finger needs to be close to the fret that we're playing up to. For example, fret number 2, you get a little bit of daylight between your fingertip and fret 2. Nice bit of pressure, produce the note. If it's too far back from the fret, it will probably come out and buzz like this. And that's what we're trying to avoid. So near to the fret, good pressure, clear note. The fingerboard effectively starts at the nut, which is this little white plastic strip at the top of the neck. The frets are numbered in sequence away from the nut. To play at fret 1, you need to position the fretting finger in between fret 1 and the nut and squeeze the string against the fingerboard, pluck that string only. That's, for example, fret number 1 on string 6. Now the notes in music are described using the first 7 letters of the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F and G. This is a guitar fingerboard diagram. The open strings 1 to 6 are shown on the left and the fret numbers are shown along the bottom. You can see that the open strings from 1 to 6 are named E, B, G, D, A and E. This is standard guitar tuning. To remember these, most people use a mnemonic, which is a short saying to help you remember. One of my students suggested "Every bright golden dawn always excites," but you can make up your own. To find the name of a fretted note, read down the left for the string number and along the bottom for the fret number. For example, fret number 1 on string 6 is the note F. Fret number 3 on string 5 is the note C. Fret number 7 on string 4 is the note A, etc. Knowing the names of the notes will be very important later on, so it's well worth taking the time to learn them now. You'll see that on each string the alphabetical sequence A, B, C, D, E, F and G is followed, although most of the strings do not begin with A. Only string 5 does this. This is just a historical consequence of how the guitar's evolved. You'll notice a couple of things about this fingerboard diagram. The first is that E and F are always next door to each other. Likewise with B and C, they're always next door to each other. But all the other notes have a fret in between them, which has been left blank on the fingerboard diagram. We'll be dealing with this in the next lesson, lesson 2.